If there's a gun to your head and you're asked to differentiate between quadratic equation or quadratic expression, or you'll be shot, can you save your life? Like, can you save your life? Or would you be killed there? Hello everyone, I'm Victory. I'm a mathematics teacher and I'm here to guide you in all this, all those things you have forgotten or the ones you are doing you don't understand it in class. I'm here to guide you. I am your guiding angel. So today we want to look at quadratic equations. In my previous videos, what I've been doing is quadratic expressions. Now, what I want to just do now is to establish the difference between quadratic expression and quadratic equation. First of all, an expression is just a mathematical statement. Like when I say 2 plus 3. This is an expression. But if I make it an equation, that means they have to have equal to something. Now, it must not be true. But this one is true. This one is correct. Now, an equation has an equality sign, while expression must not have an equality sign. Yes, it must not have an equality sign. Now, back to this. A quadratic equation, like when in quadratic expression, we said the general form of quadratic expressions are as squared plus bs plus c. This is the general form of quadratic expressions. But when I add equal to 0, this becomes the general form of quadratic equations. So the one with equality and 0 is called a quadratic equation. But the one that without the equality is just a quadratic expression. So that's basically the difference. The difference is just the equal to sign, that equality sign there. Okay, so now we want to look at quadratic equations. When we are looking at quadratic equations, we are basically trying to solve for the values of s that satisfies this equation. When we are looking at quadratic equation, there are two things involved. Either they're asking us to find the solution or they're asking us to construct the quadratic equations. Now, the solutions of a quadratic equation, also called the roots of the quadratic equation, ROOT. The solutions of a quadratic equation are also called the roots of a quadratic equation. The solutions of a quadratic equation are also called the roots of the roots, because they are always going to be, when you are solving a quadratic equation, you're going to have two answers. S is equal to something or S is equal to something. Most times they are the same things. Now, the solution is called the roots, and there are many ways to get the solution of a quadratic equation. We can use the factorization method. That one we've been learning since. And that's the one that is for SS1 students. And graphical method too. That factorization and graphical method is the one you learn in SS1. Then we have the completing the square method and the almighty formula. The formula method. I like calling it almighty formula. I know most of us do. If we can remember almighty formula, we didn't. Can you remember? Now, these other two are taught in SS2. So for this lesson, I'm going to be using factorization method to explain how to find the root of a quadratic equation. But if you want me to still use the other methods, then let me know in the comment section. Then we'll go right into it. So see you in the next video where we'll be solving quadratic equations using factorization method.